Where's the protection and the safety for our children? My daughter's terrified to go to school with him. When are we going to have that conversation?
Ms. Platt.
School Board Chairman Linda Mansfield interrupted several parents and ultimately ended public comment at a school board meeting when parents showed up and spoke out about school safety issues. Before the meeting, 7 News was the first to report that a student...
So you're listening into a report of parents in Loudoun County, Virginia, who had voiced their concerns to local school board leaders earlier this month over a student with alleged ties to MS-13 allowed back into school.
Yeah, that was from a local affiliate reporting WJLA in that region. They say their concerns, the parents, they were shut down by the board and public comments were ended. They've now filed a lawsuit with the help of the group America Legal First, accusing the board of violating their First Amendment rights, something they say there's a pattern of by the Loudoun County Public School Board. Ian Pryor is here on that, a senior advisor with America First Legal. Ian, thanks for coming on this. And this has been a topic, first of all, Loudoun County, if you didn't know where it was, just about everyone does, paying attention the past few years. But let's dive into the lawsuit here again, yet in Loudoun County, stating the Loudoun County School Board prevents parents and community members from speaking critically of the board's decisions. This viewpoint discrimination violates the First Amendment and undermines the core principle underlying that sacred constitutional right, that citizens be allowed to speak critically of their government without fear of censorship or repercussions. Worse yet, the board is doing so to prevent parents from airing concerns related to the most fundamental of rights recognized by the Supreme Court, the right to direct the upbringing and education of their children, unquote. Can you talk a little bit more about this lawsuit and what is the outcome that is desired, if you will?
Sure, absolutely. So this all stems from a meeting on October 8th at the Loudoun County School Board. And the school board was actually there to debate a resolution on gun safety in the home. And, you had public comment, you had several speakers go up and talk glowingly about this resolution. And then you had other speakers who went up and criticized the school board for not actually prioritizing safety as it relates to this very specific issue where you had a student allegedly tied to MS-13 arrested for carrying a gun on the way to school, had threatened to shoot another student, and then after he was arrested, gets moved to a different school in the next year. And we've seen this play out in Loudoun County where, somebody sexually assaulted a student, was charged, then was moved to another school and sexually assaulted someone again. So this is obviously, a very big safety concern in the community. So that when these speakers went up, our clients went up and started talking about it and their concerns and criticizing the school board for their lack of transparency, they were interrupted repeatedly and said, well, you're giving personal identifiable information of students, which they absolutely weren't. And then finally, they ended up shutting down public comment, and 2 of our clients weren't even able to speak. Then that's only exacerbated the next day when the school board chair comes out with a press statement saying, well, we did this because we need to combat misinformation. Really just walking into an admission that they shut down public comment and discriminated against speakers, our clients, on the basis of viewpoint, which is a clear First Amendment violation.
Could you talk more about your clients? I mean, these are parents of students in the district. Is that right?
That's right. One of our clients is a grandparent of students in the district. Others are parents of students in the district. And, one of our clients is the mother of the girl who was sexually assaulted in 2021 prior to that student being moved. So she has a very personal experience with, this very situation that she can lend to, informing the community. But, the school board simply does not want these individuals or anybody really to go in there and criticize the school board and bring attention to, this school board's very recent history of failing their students.
A Loudoun County school spokesperson has reportedly responded to that lawsuit saying it is LCPS practice not to comment on ongoing litigation. So what happens next here, Ian?
Well, I'm surprised they didn't call it misinformation. But what happens next is that we filed a motion for a preliminary injunction with the federal court, Eastern District of Virginia. So there'll be a hearing on that to determine whether we will get a court order that mandates that the Loudoun County School Board stop enforcing these policies that they have in an unconstitutional manner by stopping our clients from speaking on this very important issue of school safety. And then it will obviously proceed into a longer process where the final resolution comes down the road.